Hey everybody, welcome back to another Heavymetalrille video. This time around it's actually time for a new video. A brand new video of the 3rd of June, Sunday. I have a brand new update with a whole bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays that I picked up, well, all through this year and the end of last year. Stuff that I picked up for, you know, December, and I don't think I have anything left from November, but it's December and onwards to now. Yeah, so I have a brand new update with tons of stuff. Yeah, but first off, I need to just touch a little bit upon why I'm not making as many videos that I used to, and you know, things have changed. YouTube has changed, people have changed, people that used to watch my channel have changed. And the interest for this sort of videos have changed. People aren't that into DVD and Blu-ray updates or pickup videos, and it's not the same thing that it used to be. And I would say that the community is next to non-existent. Yeah, and I think that's pretty obvious. And the way that people consume videos have changed. The way people live their lives has changed a bit. It has evolved and changed, and unfortunately it's like in the fast lane, consuming things in a rapid pace, consuming YouTube videos and people and whatever in just like they consume everything else. It's pretty much, it's all taken for granted, and it's just too much. It's too much for people, and it's too much attention to be given and time. And it's hard. It's hard. I know it's hard, but you know, but you have to accept the truth and see the truth for what it is. You know, things have changed. We don't have the community that we used to. People don't use YouTube the way they used to. People don't use Facebook the way they used to. People don't interact with each other the way they used to. Things have changed. Yeah. And that really makes me wonder how to proceed and what to do and what is important. Where should my priorities lie? And if you ask me that question, I would say my art and my movie, yeah, and what I'm working on. The things that will carry me towards the future and towards greater things. Those are the important things. The other things might end up holding you back or me back. But anyway, for now, let's continue on with the updates and the love for movies. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to say before that I move on to the update is I'm working on my movie, Witch of the Third Room, which is a surreal horror movie, which is, it's not a hack job, it's not like your everyday just pick up a camera and shoot movie. I'm trying to get as much art and surreal moments and good photography in it as I can, and just make it touch upon many things that I'm doing with my talents. And you know, it's hard. It's hard to get support. It's hard to get money. It's hard to get understanding. It's a real struggle. And I'm currently working on 2 movies. The Making of, which is a movie about the journey. The making of the movie, what I'm going through, because I want people to understand, because they never do understand. They never understand how hard it is to do art, how hard it is to make a movie, how long time it takes, what you have to go through to make that movie, all the aspects and such. They just take it for granted. They think you can do it in a weekend. That's what I say. You can do it in a weekend. You can do it in your spare time. You can do it. They don't get it. They don't get it at all. And I don't know if they ever will. But I'm making this documentary for me, and for people that want to open their eyes and see how hard it is to make things. And how hard it is to actually be a person living in this world. Especially one that is an artist, blessed with many talents. That the real reason for living is actually to get better as an artist. To do your art, you know, in whatever form it may be. But I feel that society just ends up taking your time, inflicting damage on your mind. Well, that's another whole other thing. But anyway, just infringing on your mind and your space all the time. Just taking your time. Just pushing weird things on you all the time that's supposed to occupy your mind and steal your time. And I'm tired of it. It's not the way it's supposed to be. Not for a person like me. It's obvious that this world isn't built for me. And it's hard for an artist. It's hard for a cultural person and a talented person, a person with ambition and vision to do what they're supposed to do. But anyway, let's move on. But understand that I'm making those movies. The Witch of the Third Room, which is it's a real movie. It's a feature-length movie with many special effects and such. It's low budget, yes, but I'm doing my best with what I have and what I can get, and I'm trying to make it as best as I can, and trying to experiment and take it to a whole another level than it should be, perhaps. And yeah, but the struggle goes on. I need to get money for the movie. I need to get time for the movie. I'm working here and there not every day, but every week. What a little I can do. But yeah, so that's why I'm not making as many YouTube videos, and that's why, yeah, that's why you probably won't see as many videos that you used to way back, but you're probably getting pretty much used to my inconsistency in making videos. But anyway, brand new update. I have a couple of horror movies here that I picked up this week. Yes, this week. So brand spanking new. Yeah, so let's move on. These were actually on sale on the Swedish disc shop page. They sell them out for $6 a pop, I think. Some were cheaper, but anyway, I picked this up. Yeah, some stuff that I've been interested in and wanting. Alice, Sweet Alice, I have it on VHS. I have 2 VHS copies actually, but I love this movie. It's a really good horror movie. If you haven't checked it out, then I think you should check it out. It's an old classic, I would say. I think it is a classic. Yes, I like it. So, Alice, Sweet Alice, aka Holy Terror. Pretty cool. Cool movie. And yes, it's released on Blu-ray. But this was $6 and I don't want to pay over $20 for the Blu-ray. DVD is good enough for me. So, well, Alice, Sweet Alice. Honeymoon. Been interested in this movie for a while. I checked out the trailer and yeah, looks cool. It's about this couple going through the woods, and the woman disappears into the woods and comes back changed. You know, something has happened, and he starts to investigate, and he finds weird clues here and there, and yeah, and things happen. I haven't seen it yet, so but that's what I get from the trailer and such and stuff that I've seen. So anyway, Honeymoon, released from Arrow with a cool slipcase. A Dark Song, a UK movie with actually the actor, what is his name? Steve, or is that him? I don't know, but the actor from Sightseers is in it. Anyway, A Dark Song, it's like a ritualistic supernatural movie. Yeah, I've not seen it, but it looks cool. It's really cool. Antibird, really like the idea with the skull coming out of the belly or integrated into the belly. Pretty cool. Antibird, like a pregnancy horror movie. The horrors of pregnancy. So yeah, Antibird. And that looks interesting. And I have another horrors of pregnancy movie. Prevenge, on UK black humor horror movie. Yeah, we mixed with a little bit of comedy. Also has something to do with Sightseers, because it's the actress from Sightseers, and it's sort of made me feel like this was an unofficial sequel to Sightseers, or a spin-off, sort of, because she seemed like the character from Sightseers. But anyway, yeah, it's not. But I think he, like the director, has had something to do with it. If he put some money in it or produced it or whatever, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it's the actress, and it's another pregnancy horror movie. Revenge. So yeah, $6 for those. And this, I picked this up for like around $4 to $5. A Girl Walks Home Alone. I should have checked this out many years ago, but a couple of years ago when it came out. But anyway, well, I didn't have the chance until now. So, but I finally have it, and yeah. So, looking forward to checking this black and white vampire flick out. It's like a pretty artistic, surreal Iranian movie. So yeah. Oh, looking forward to that. And there's another black and white. I don't know if it's experimental, but I get the feel from it. It's a little bit artsy, but still horror. Eyes of My Mother. Yeah. So a little bit inspired by Ingmar Bergman or whatever, stuff like that, but with more horror in it. Yeah, Eyes of My Mother, black and white, probably black and white goodness, I don't know. The Battery, zombie, adventure, horror, whatever, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Picked it up for $4, I believe it was. The Battery. I should check it out. A long time ago as well. Then here we have, I watched this yesterday. I don't know why I watched it, but I did. And I didn't hate it, but I didn't love. I liked it. I liked it. I really liked it. I thought it was entertaining and wacko and weird. But some parts of it was a little bit like, why the fuck did you do this? I mean, but the Greasy Strangler, these people, they are fucking mentally retarded in their heads. They're fucking, I mean, socially deranged. And the father is a total nut job, and the son he's a total waste of skin, and has barely a functioning mind, at least when it comes to social interactions. I mean, this is a weird movie. I don't recommend this for mainstream peeps out there. This is for the underground lovers of weird and bizarre movies and comedies. This is a weird horror comedy sleaze movie with these father and son, and they have a really weird relationship. They have this round tour where they show old places that has history related to disco, the disco era, and well, they have a weird relationship. Very weird relationship. This movie isn't for everyone, but it has its charm. It has its downsides, but it's oh my god, I don't know what to say. It's a weird movie. It's a really weird movie. The Greasy Strangler. Oh my god, why did I watch it? Well, anyway, let's continue on with our little update, because I got tons of more stuff. First of all, my favorite director of all time, David Lynch, the master, what's the right word? You know, when I need to feel understood or feel like there's someone out there that's more like me, or probably I should say I'm more like him, but then I watch David Lynch and I listen to his words, and I'm not talking about the transcendental meditation stuff that he talks about. I don't think it's anything wrong with it. Meditation is good for some people, and it's good overall, absolutely, but that's not the stuff that I enjoy listening to him talk about. I like other stuff, but I feel like we're pretty much on the same level on a lot of things. I'm an artist, I'm a surreal person, I have loads of weird ideas, I like to write, I like to paint. I mean, if I only could show like half of the stuff that is in my mind, I would be happy. And yeah, if I at least could make more stuff become real than I have, then I would be happy. But anyway, David Lynch is sort of a guide and sort of a good person to listen to. And if you're an artist or filmmaker, whatever, you need those people in your life, and David Lynch is one of those. And anyway, I finally got to see the third season. Yeah, third season. It still feels so weird saying it. The third season of Twin Peaks. Because I was one of those persons that could not watch it online or use any of those services, HBO or whatever. I couldn't. So I had to wait patiently and pick up the Blu-ray, and I did. When it got released, I went for it. I have to have it. I have to have it. I have to experience Twin Peaks. It's important. It's so important. It's more important than my arm, my left eye. No, it's not that important, but it's very, very important to me. So, and I finally got the chance to check it out, and I'm so happy that something new from David Lynch came out, and that I got the chance to experience something of his again. Because there is a void at times. You want more. I don't want it everything at once. I don't want it, you know, next year or whatever. But I want him to work on something new. I want him to be making a movie, and I want to see more. And yeah, I got more. Twin Peaks. I thought it was an awesome experience. But the weird thing is, I didn't enjoy the old things that much. What I enjoyed was the new things. I mean, I liked the old stuff as well. I mean, yeah, the old stuff. But you know, time has gone on. Twin Peaks is way, way back here. I mean, so many people have died in it. Things have changed. The world has changed, and people have changed. How we do things have changed. So, of course, Twin Peaks had to change, and this had changed, but it had echoes of the old. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I liked it. This is one of those things that you have to watch several times. You can't just watch it one time. It's classic David Lynch things. You can't watch it one time. And you're not even sure if you like half of the stuff that you see sometimes. I'm sure that I like most of it. There was one episode that I feel like, but after it was over, after I watched it, then it was, I like this, but I didn't like it the way that I like the other ones, or when you watch a regular movie. This is something that has to be experienced in a whole other way, I would say. But anyway, I liked it. Dougie Jones was awesome. I liked the whole thing with Dougie Jones. I mean, that was really cool. If you haven't watched it, but Agent Cooper comes back, but he is another person. Let's just say that. I don't think it's a spoiler thing. It's just a little thing. But anyway, it's enjoyable. The new characters, they're great, and the new story arcs, they are great. I really, really enjoyed them. I think it's really, really good. And I wanted David Lynch to get more opportunities to experiment, because I think they sort of held him back at times because they didn't want him to experiment too much. But I think he should have been allowed to experience way more, because I think it would have rewarded us more. You know. But anyway, I like what we got. I like it. I enjoy it. I like this box set. I like how they designed it. I like it. I think it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I love David Lynch, and I love Twin Peaks. Yeah. So yeah, I love it. I've talked about that so much, but I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think of the new Twin Peaks series. I really want to listen to it. Yeah, but let's move on. More David Lynch, because he's my favorite. He's my, not God, but he's my whatever. It's David Lynch. There's no one like him. The documentary, I don't remember when I picked it. I think it was the beginning of this year. Was it like the end of December? No, it was the beginning of this year sometime. But the Art Life, this came out at a perfect time, or I picked it up at a perfect time in my life. I really needed something like this to watch. And I really relate to a lot of things that are in this documentary. This was really good. I mean, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I love stuff I already knew about, because I watched a lot of behind the scenes and documentaries and interviews with David Lynch. I pretty much watched well, everything I can find. You know, I looked through the whole net, whole YouTube, and watched everything, all the Blu-rays, all the DVDs that I had. I watched the extra stuff several times over. But yeah, I was happy to get this, some more stuff, and I want more. This is an old favorite, yeah, old favorite, but this is an old favorite movie of mine. I really like this movie a lot. I think it's a masterpiece. The straight story, this really hits the heart. I mean, this is sort of a metaphor for life in general, I feel. Like, I mean, there's a lot of lessons to be learned watching this movie, and it feels good and it feels sad, and it's a really good story. But the straight story from David Lynch, I really needed this for my collection. I didn't have it. I had it on VHS a long time ago, but I got rid of it when I got rid of a lot of VHS tapes. I should have kept it. But anyway, I've watched this so many times actually. I could watch it right now. After this video, I could watch it, and it would feel great, and I would be happy seeing it again. It's a masterpiece. The straight story, really good movie. Let's move on with some Blu-rays. And first off, I have the Mel Gibson Mad Max Blu-ray tin gasoline can edition. Yeah, I picked this up for $5. $5! I can't believe it. I picked it up around December before Christmas. But $5 for this thing. I think it was totally worth it. I'm very happy. I'm a big fan of the Mad Max movies. I always enjoyed them ever since I was a kid. I watched Road Warrior when I was, well, sometime when it came out on VHS, but probably were too young for it. It was pretty violent, that part, but it was good. I really like the movies, and I'm happy to have this. Yeah, $5 for this. Can't believe it. And this I don't remember if it was last month it was sometime. I went to a second-hand store. I picked up some movies, and I picked up this Funny Games, the remake that the director did later on, which is actually, it's pretty pricey now. So if you find it, I mean, you should pick it up. I picked this up for $5 on Blu-ray, brand new, unopened. So $5, it's a total steal. And I didn't have it, and I needed it. So an artificial eye release on Blu-ray of Michael Haneke's yeah, Funny Games. And a lot of people have hyped this movie up, talked about it a long time, and whatever. I waited till the hype died off. I wasn't in a hurry. I was pretty sure that I was going to like it, but how much I didn't know. But I'm happy to say that I love this movie. It, the new It movie. I love it. I mean, I really love it. Why? It wasn't. The horror stuff were cool, and the effects. Nothing of those special effects bothered me, or the use of CGI or anything of it. It didn't take me out of the movie or anything. But they weren't the special parts of the movie. The special parts of the movie were the era that they lived in, the characters, what they went through. And you know, the culture that surrounded them, and why I related so much to it, because I grew up during that period. I grew up then, and all the things that they talked about and they touched upon, and some of the looks and such, it was like going back in time. You know, I remember the class disco. They played New Kids on the Block. You know, but they were big in the late 80s, and you know, it was. This really gave me tears. You know, I can't really understand it, but it touched on something that I haven't felt in a long time. And you know, and the girl, I don't remember her name, but the girl in the movie actually looks exactly like one of the girls that went to my class. So you have to understand how hard this movie hit me. It was like going back in time to that period when I was a kid, going around with my bicycle and my friends and doing stuff, and then, you know, new Kids on the Block and all of that stuff, and oh my god, you know, this hit all the right strings for me. And I loved it. I loved it. I didn't think I would love it this much. I thought it was... But I'm glad I waited for the hype to die out and such, because... No, it was the right time to watch it. I'm glad I waited. I loved it. I highly recommend it. This is actually a new favorite. And not for the horror part, but actually... But for the entirety of it. For the entirety of it. I liked the horror part. It was good. And Bill Skarsgård, he was a damn good Pennywise. I had my worries... But he did a good job. It's not Tim Curry Pennywise. This is a whole nother Pennywise. But he did a good job. He really did a good job. I'm actually... I want to watch it again. I love it. Now let's move on. Train to Busan. Picked this up. I don't remember when. It could have been in December. I think it was. But I haven't watched it yet, actually. Been looking forward to checking this Korean zombie movie out. But I haven't felt like watching zombies, because maybe it's been too much zombie stuff in my life, and you know, I've been acting in 2 seasons of the children's zombie program, Zombie, and I was pretty much, you know, just zombies here and zombies there. There's been too much with the TV series and the stuff surrounding it, so I'm sort of not tired, but want to take a break from zombies. So, but I'm going to watch it soon. I still like zombies, so that's not it, but you know, it can become too much of the good stuff at times. So, but I'm going to check it out soon. Life, was going to watch it. I opened up, but I haven't watched it because I just ended up not watching a movie and doing other things, and yeah. But I'm going to watch it soon. Life. It seems like I heard good things about it. I heard that it's pretty gruesome, and the effects are really good. They spare no one, I would say. That's what I heard anyway. 47 Meters Down, I love my shark movies. There's another shark movie that I need to get, the other one, Cage Dive. I haven't gotten that one yet either, but I will. Anyway, this looks like good fun. Maybe I'll watch this later on this summer. 47 Meters Down. Call of Chucky, I heard both good and bad things about this one. I don't know what to think, but I hope it's good. Call of Chucky. Kabri Fever, the remake actually. I thought it was Zero. I have Zero as well. Was it Zero? I don't know, when they end up on the island. But anyway, Kabri Fever, the remake. I picked it up for $1 on Blu-ray, brand new. So it's, well, whatever. If it's good or bad, I don't know, but whatever. It's worth $1. Horns, I like this movie. I thought it was really good. I like the book. So yeah, I thought it was good, but I knew where it was going from start, so well, whatever. Horns is a good movie. Kevin Bacon in Cop Car. I've been wanted to check this out for a long time. I picked it up, don't remember exactly when, but some time back for $1 or $2, somewhere between that. I think it was $2 maybe. Thor Ragnarok. Been dying to check this out. Have not had the time. I've been pushing on it, waiting to open it and check it out. But Thor Ragnarok, when Marvel is good, it's really damn good. So yeah. So, but I'm dying to check it out. I think I would love this because I love many of the Marvel movies, not all, but I love a lot of them. This is one of my favorite. I watched this at the right time. This really like elevated me to a really good level of living, feeling, emotional plane of feelings or whatever. Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2, this was awesome. I love this movie. I love both movies. These are 2 of my new favorite movies in my life. Guardians of the Galaxy, I love it. I had such a good time at the theater when I watched the first one. I couldn't, unfortunately, watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 in the theater. I had to make a choice. Either it was like, oh, what should I do with the last cash that I have? Buy food or watch this movie in the theater? I went for the food, you know. I was going through a rough time. But anyways, I'm glad I got it on Blu-ray. I'm glad I checked it out because it was a real good time. It had so many things that I loved in it. This was really good. I mean, really, really good. A fun ride, a really good time, good music, good acting, good characters, good story. A really, really good time. Can't wait to check out the 3rd volume of Guardians of the Galaxy. SpiderMan, both good and both bad. the changes that they made to the story and the characters, didn't like it. The Vulture, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, sorry for the side part, but yeah. Yeah, I thought it was alright, but it's certainly not the best Spider-Man movie. I don't think so. Because there's too many things in it, those political things, little things here and there. That was the reason for they making the changes. You know, these weird little dialogues that come in, where they just have to say things to make a little statement, you know, they don't belong in a Spider-Man movie. They don't do that. And I don't get it. Why do they have to do this? Why do they have to change the characters? Why do they feel like they have to throw in certain, you know, characters of a certain origin just to... I don't know what they were thinking. It's a good movie, it's fun at parts, but please, 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 don't change Aunt May to a younger woman. Don't change his friends to other people. You know, don't do those things. It doesn't work. It's not. Why? Why? You know. But anyway, it's a good movie. It really is. Well, anyway, let's move on. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I really like it. I think it has its weak parts, but they are not many, that I would say. I really, really enjoy it, especially towards the end, when Darth Vader goes berserk, you know. I haven't opened it yet just because I watched it 3 times in the movie theater and it's still fresh in my mind. I'm planning to watch it soon again, but, you know, I don't really have that much time over to watch movies. Not as I used to, anyway, because I'm too busy. I have my day job, then I'm trying to do my daily walks because I have to. I can't skip those, that's impossible. And, you know, then it's working on my art here and there and my movie and just trying to make everything work. But anyway, sorry for going off, rearing off. But anyway, Rogue One, I have it at least. Yeah. Vikings, Seasons 4, Volume 1. I'm a big fan of Vikings, really good series. I highly recommend it, check it out. I think you will enjoy it. It's high quality, good acting, good writing, very suspenseful, very interesting. The music by Vardruna and such are really good. Yeah. Really, really good movie. I mean, series. Really good series. But, yeah. I highly recommend it. I'm looking forward to buying and checking out Season 4 Volume 2. So, yeah. That's it for the Blu-ray. Let's move on to this tower, these little towers of DVDs. Yeah. I think I will put it down again. The floor. Anyway. I should have picked this up a long time ago, and you heard that many times before, but Harryhausen, the Ray Harryhausen early years collection, which contains a lot of his old experimental movies and short movies. And also there's a bunch of interviews and old stuff from when he was awarded a star at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, amongst other things. And, you know, if you're a fan, you need to have this. And I am a big Ray Harryhausen fan. He's very, very important to me. He's a big inspiration. And one of those people that is actually, you know, one of those reasons that I want to do what I do. You know, so for me he's important. There's a lot of those people that, you know, they stick and you can relate to them. You can relate to their journey, what they are saying, you know. Things like that, and that's how I feel about Ray Harryhausen. You know, and there's a bunch of other people that he's friends with that appear here. One of my favorite writers of all time, Ray Bradbury. I mean, I was a big fan, and I am a big fan of the Ray Bradbury Theater, and, you know, a whole bunch of his stories. You know, he was an excellent writer. Oh yeah, this is really worth it. 2 comes with 2 discs, and yeah, really good, really good. And finally, I got this on DVD because in Sweden they did not release it. Those fuckers. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm allowed to say. I'm allowed to say that. But Amazing Stories Season 2, which has some of the best episodes. I mean, Head of the Class is in it, and you know, I think the Greeble is in it. You know, yeah. Didn't have Season 2 on DVD. I have it on VHS. I have a VHS box set, and I have the whole Swedish rental tapes, and I have Season 1 on DVD. But I have Season 2. And I love Amazing Stories. I grew up watching it. I have the lobby cards on my wall out there in my hallway. I'm a big fan. Big fan of Amazing Stories. I love it. It's great, wonderful. Steven Spielberg and a whole bunch of other good directors and actors. This is great. I love these short stories. They're amazing, fantastics. You know. They're about aliens, monsters, and weird happenings, you know, all of those magical, mysterious, and suspenseful things, and really cool. It has horror, adventure, and you know, all of that. Really good. Amazing Stories, I love it. One of my favorites. I love this movie. Happiness of the Katakuris, a Takeshi Miike flick. I should have owned this a long time ago, but I never was able to pick it up. And then it was very expensive for a while, but then it went down in price. Then the Arrow Blu-ray came out, and I should I pick up the Blu-ray or whatever. I never did. I picked this up for $5, and I also collect Tartan releases. So well, I'm happy to have it, and this is a really fun flick. I have the original, The Quiet Family, a Korean movie. Also enjoyed that very much. And this is good. This is good fun. The experimentational flick with lots of sort of clay animations in between, and really good. And I actually like the musical numbers and such. And there's a whole bunch of actors, and actually some of them are singers, Japanese singers that I'm a fan of. We have, what's his name? But I believe who he's playing, is his name Richard? I believe his name is Richard, just like me. But he's playing this American Japanese dude, but he's just a Japanese ordinary dude. Or no, I shouldn't say ordinary dude, but an ordinary Japanese scoundrel. But he's trying to do his stuff, being a sleek seducer or whatever. But anyway, he is actually a singer and a musician. I don't remember his name. I have it in my mind somewhere, but it's one of those days when I just draw a lot of blanks. But anyway, I like him, and I like this movie. Really good. The Happiness of the Katakuris. Really good fun, weird, bizarre fun. Gunhead from ADV Films. Had this for a while. Picked it up on. I picked it up from the Swedish eBay actually. Quite cheap. Gunhead comes with a reversible sleeve. You know, a booklet, a little thing there. Gunhead. I haven't watched this in a long time. Way back, I checked it out on VHS a long time ago. A Christmas horror story. Check this out for this Christmas. I enjoyed it, but it was very predictable. I knew from the start where it was going. I was right. It was this typical Night Flyer sort of thing. And if you have seen Night Flyer, Stephen King's Night Flyer, the movie, yeah, then you know where it's heading. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. I like it for what it is. I like it for what it's trying to do, and I like it. It's a good Christmas horror movie, a Christmas horror story. Yeah. Then I picked up this 3-pack of Christmas horror movies: All Through the House, Red Christmas, and Silent Night, Bloody Night: The Homecoming. And I haven't checked out Red Christmas or Silent Night, Bloody Night yet, but I watched All Through the House, and it was alright. I like it. I thought it had some cool ideas and some good actors, and you know, but it was also the case I predicted where it was going from the start. There were a couple of different ways it could go, but the clues were too obvious, at least for me, because I write stories and I watched thousands and thousands of stories. I know these things. So yeah, it went the way that I thought it was. Yeah, but anyway, it was a good movie. It was an enjoyable good movie and a good ride. So sometimes those things outweigh even if you know where it's heading. So I think it was good. It's a good, if you're a real hardcore slasher fan and you just want to watch a fun horror movie. And it's a little bit sleazy here and there, but it's Alter the House is worth it. Red Christmas, I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm looking forward to checking that one out. But I'm going to wait. I don't feel like watching Christmas horror right now. But people are different. Some wants to watch Christmas horror movies during the summer. I don't. I could watch autumn or Halloween horror movies. I don't fucking care. But anyway, let's move on. Whew. Ooh. I need to hold my nose for this one. Or cover my eyes. This is an atrocious piece of garbage. This is a really bad movie. Don't buy it. Don't watch it. If you have a friend that you want to torture, well, then you can show it to him. But don't watch it yourself. Don't watch it yourself. Whatever you do. This is how you don't make a horror movie. This is how you don't make a dull horror movie. But they had some good ideas. The base for it was good. And it even started off a little bit like promising. A tiny bit. A tiny bit. Yeah, but this was really bad. This is, I wanted to watch a really good dull horror movie. And the name, the elf and the cover and all of that seems very promising. And the trailer even seemed like, this can be good. But the CGI and the way it was edited, the way it was acted, was total fucking garbage. Don't buy the elf. Stay away from the elf. Don't watch it. You don't need it. You don't have to. Even if you like bad movies, don't check this out. This is going straight in the trash. Fuck the movie. Then let's move to something better. Some Norwegian stuff. Dark Woods. It has another title as well. Here in Sweden. Vildmark. I should have had this a long time ago, but I never picked it up. But I picked it up cheap from, I think it was $2 or $1. $2. But anyway, Dark Woods, the first one, Norwegian horror movie. Then I got the second one, Vildmark 2. Yeah, Norwegian horror. Picked it up rather cheap. Detention, school horror movie slasher. Yeah, haven't checked it out yet. Zombievers, should have checked this out a long time ago, but gonna check it out now. Perfect for summer maybe. Heard good things about it. Zombievers. Cantemir, a Robert Englund flick about these actors going to do a play and they probably get picked up one by one or picked off one by one. I don't know, but it's a Robert Englund horror flick. What else do you need to hear? Yeah, always want to check out a horror movie with Robert Englund. And here we have one with Christopher Lloyd and Rose McGowan. The Sound, picked this up cheap way back. Yeah, Here Alone. Don't know what movie this is, if it's a zombie or a vampire movie or whatever it is. Oh, but anyway, a post-apocalyptic movie, horror movie. Here Alone. Dark Rising, Psych 9, I don't know about this one, but it was cheap. Dark Secrets, all of these are cheapies, very cheapies. Picked this up actually last weekend, and I already have it, but I can't find the edition, and I believe the edition that I had was a DVD-R, and I actually enjoyed this movie, Dracula 3 The Legacy, so whatever. So next up is one of my favorite movies of all time. Actually a childhood favorite, one of the very early horror movies that I saw. Or if you should, horror isn't enough to express or explain what sort of movie it is. It's adventure, horror, suspense, you know all of that stuff. But but most people consider it horror. So, well, King Kong. This is a really an older release on DVD in Sweden. I picked this up at like a yard sale sort of thing for $1. But anyway, I'm a big fan of King Kong, and even though I already have it, because I already have it. On DVD I got the Studio S version. This comes with 2 discs and loads of special features. Very happy about that one. As I am with everything King Kong. But the thing is that this comes with 2 versions. One of the versions are the colored version, which I don't have. Which, well, only that is very interesting if you are a big fan of King Kong, which I am. So yeah, that's why I bought that, and I also like the different the different design on the cover, a variation. So yeah, well, King Kong. Can't get enough King Kong editions. So let's move on. I also picked this up at the same yard sale. Metropolis. Good old Fritz Lang. Drama fantasy movie from 1926. And yeah. This is perhaps the best release, but it cost $1 and I didn't have it on a single release. I have it in a box set with lots of science fiction, horror movies and such. But Metropolis, a classic that has inspired tons of other movies. Osamu Tezuka has been very inspired. George Lucas has been inspired. You know, C-3PO is based on the robot from Metropolis. So yeah, but Metropolis, black and white, good old movie, silent flick. I picked this up at a second-hand store for $1, I believe it. Nick of Time, Johnny Depp movie. This is a good movie. I wanted to see it again, so when I came across it, I was like, oh, I've been thinking about that one. So, Nick of Time. Bad Boys, picked this up as well at the second-hand store for $1. So Bad Boys, Sean Penn. I haven't watched this in a long time, but I remember it being very good. And I wanted to see it again. Old 80s movie. This is cheesy fun, I would say, just because of the ridiculous designs and costumes in it. And you know, Sean Connery. Not the best movie ever made, but it is what it is, and it's fun for what it is. But Sardos, and you know, Sean Connery with that weird man bikini getup or whatever you can call it, that's an image that will be etched forever into your mind. But Sean Connery Sardos picked it up for $1. Hitchcock picked it up cheap last year before Christmas. Yeah, it's on Blu-ray, and I want to pick up the Blu-ray. I really like this movie. I watched it at the theater, but I really wanted to watch it again. Hitchcock is another one of my favorite directors of all time. I really wanted to check out the documentary again. I picked it up for $2. So, well, I think it was cheap. So, Hitchcock, the Hitchcock movie. Picked this up for 50 cents. Actually, 50 cents. James Bond, Spectre. I haven't seen this one yet, but I really like the James Bond movies. Yeah, so picked this up for $1. Pirates Creek. I don't know if it's good or not, but whatever. It was cheap, and yeah. And I like fantasy, horror, adventure, pirate flicks and such. You know, all of those. It's sort of the same thing, adventure, fantasy, sort of thing. But I needed to check it out. Fall of the Roman Empire. I nearly said Fall of the Human Empire, and now I really want to check that movie out. I wonder what that would be about. Fall of the Human Empire. I mean, the end of mankind's great civilization. But anyway, the Fall of the Roman Empire. With Alec Guinness. This is a really good movie. I had it on VHS, but I got rid of it, which I actually regret. But why I got rid of it was because it was... Many of those old VHS were these pan and scan, or whatever you call it, pan and scan, but they zoomed in and cropped the image, and sometimes they've done it so extremely... So there's a whole bunch of stuff disappearing on the side, and I become very irritated with it. And this movie was one of those, but I should have kept it anyway. But anyway, I have the DVD of it, which is the anamorphic widescreen. instead of the cropped image. So, well, Fall of the Roman Empire. It's a good movie. Really good movie. Another one from the yard sale. Roger Corman's RocknRoll High School with the Ramones. I remember this being good. I mean, this came out in '79. I know the first time I saw it was... I don't even remember. I know that I saw parts of it back in the 80s, but I don't think I watched the whole thing until sometime in the 90s. I believe. I don't remember exactly. But I think it was a good movie. I mean, it was fun. Recognized a whole lot of actors and such in it. Yeah. But I really needed this for my collection. I picked up for $1, so RocknRoll High School featuring the Ramones. So yeah. Jens Franklin said Green in the interview. Yeah, you know, this one that there was a whole bunch of controversy regarding this movie from Korea and such, but you know, yeah, ridiculous. But they still released it, they still did it, and I've been dying to check it out just because I'm curious. So I picked it up for $2. The Unusual Suspects, I picked it up because I got a cheaper price on other movies, so that's why I picked it up. So $1. I mean, it's a good movie. Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. I think I already have this, but it was only $1, and if I don't have it, then it's, well, maybe I should watch it again. I don't know. Three Burials, picked this up for $1. It's a good movie. I remember this being good. I want to check it out again. I'm pretty sure I already have. I have it on VHS, and I'm pretty sure I already have it on DVD. I have an image of it in my head, but I was unsure, so I picked it up for $1. Top Gun, whatever. You know, it's one of those 80s classics you gotta have in your 80s collection. If you don't have it, then you don't have an 80s collection. That's just the way it is. So yeah, but this is it for this time. My first official real new update for the year 2018, and you know, I hope you find it interesting. I hope you listen to some of the things that I had to say. I took some of the things to heart. I really want to deep dive into it some more, but it's hard to get to all the points that you want to get to, or relay it and say it in the right way, because there's a whole bunch of problems and issues filming with this camera. Batteries runs out all the time, and I get really tired of just making the next video after the next video, and you have and also you have the time limit of only 20 minutes if the battery and card is at a certain section. Beyond that, it becomes less and less time, and it's rather bothersome and a lot of hard work. I had to load the batteries 2 times for making this video alone. And so, yeah. But I hope you enjoy it. I hope you want to see more of me. Please comment down below. And, well, let me know what you think. And I want to hear about your views upon the YouTube community. Or if we should call it that. But on YouTube now. What you think about videos, what sort of videos you like to watch, and what else, whatever else you want to ask about or mention. Also, important thing, I got a new Facebook page for Heavymetalrille, and I want you all to go and check it out. The link will be below in the description box. So check it out. If I don't upload any videos or such, I will every now and then write something there or post an image or whatever. Yeah, so at least we will have that. Yeah, I will probably try to make another video soon. But I have already filmed some other videos, which is, I have 2 huge towers here. I still have a tower here, but I have several towers here of horror movies. That I actually filmed, and I went through the whole lot, and I'm going to upload them. So I'm starting all over with that, my Towers of Horror. The videos will be up after this one, so I think I will upload them next week, and probably I will upload it, at least the first one. There might be 2 videos, or maybe I'll just do a whole long one. We'll see, but the Towers of Horror will come, and it's sort of a catching up thing, so you will see what I picked up these last couple of years and such. And it's good for me, because I want to you know, I wanna get closure on a lot of things, closure, and move on with my life to what's next, and don't have a lot of stuff that I haven't gone through, or movies that I haven't watched, or whatever. I wanna close the book on a lot of things. I wanna build up a new system, a new structure. I already have a new structure, but I wanna, you know, change more things in my life, make things better, not do as I used to do when it comes to a lot of things, even when it comes to picking up movies and such. I love movies, I will always love them, and I will always collect them, but there's like certain things with collecting and such that isn't compatible with other things in your life. If you're going to make a movie, you're going to make art and whatever, you have other goals and such, then it's pretty hard to, you know, pick up movies every now and then, or make videos for it, or, you know, invest that time and so on. Also, the problem is, as we all have mentioned many times in the good old horror YouTube community and movie community, is that we all run out of space. We say it all the time, we try to cram in more, but the issue still is we don't have room left. And I don't have room left. I don't know where. I even took breaks here and there and didn't pick up as many things that I used to. I've changed that, but it doesn't matter. It still becomes a ton of movies in the end. A ton of movies that you don't know where to put, and you still have the issue that you have to clean out stuff. And that's where I am at now. I have to clean out stuff. I have to change how I do things. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, onwards to the future. And onwards to new and better videos, hopefully, and new updates. I mean, like I said, there will be updates, there will be more movies and such, but I really need to figure out a new structure, how I do things. Even though I have changed things, I need to change more. Yeah, but take care everybody, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you around. Bye!